Hey, how's it? This is the Foundation coming at you with preseason week 2 thoughts and expectations. Um, Wins and loss don't matter, but I like to see the wins just because it builds team confidence. It gives guys extra motivation to do more things and everything like that. But anyway, really quick, I was scrolling on Cowboys.com and on Twitter and stuff like that, and I came across Travis Frederick having a stinger, and I was, it was very disappointing to hear that, just because we know how long, how many years DeMarcus Ware dealt with it, and how long that Tyron Smith has been dealing with, and it's a very very long injury, lingering injury. So I was glad that Travis Frederick came back negative. So hopefully it's not doesn't become an issue. Tavon Austin had the hamstring tightness, and the first thing we hear about hamstring, we're like, oh great, here we go. Because it's like the flu, it's contagious and stuff like that. And then later Van Der Esch with the groin. But these soft, you can't stop all injuries, but the lingering ones, when somebody gets like these little soft tissue injuries, you want to minimize the lingering effects. So I don't blame the Cowboys to be borderline overly cautious. So it's all good. Cole Beasley, I don't know, I haven't read or heard too much from him, but it's all right. Third game, third game and all that. So with Dak, I want to see more, what things they cook up this time with him. With Allen Hurns, I wouldn't mind seeing him with Hurns together. Just especially Michael Gallup. I want to see him in there. Deontay Thompson, I would like to see him get in there as well. But I know Rod Smith probably gonna get the start, but I would love to see Bo Scarborough and Darius Jackson get a shot with the first team offense. I know people are like, no, Scarborough. I get you. That's when we drafted Darius Jackson. I became a fan, to be honest. And when we released him for putting back Darren McFadden on the roster, I was pissed. I mean, nothing against Darren McFadden. I respect what he did, and as a player and all that. He was one of my favorite guys coming out of the draft. But it was like, we drafted Darius Jackson, and he showed some promise already, and it's like, just keep him. So I want to see, I'm kind of rooting for him, in a way. I don't want to cut Scarborough or Rod Smith or anything like that. I want to see as much things as possible from Darius, But Bo Scarborough, though, let me get real quick to that. Imagine if how our offensive line creates those holes, and this for defensive coordinators around the league to see all our opponents that play us this year, but more importantly the league. You see this guy, this massive guy running through that hole, and then all of a sudden you just think, oh my goodness, we have Zeke to deal with, and then it's not gonna let up. In fact, you got a bigger guy. So that'll be a fun thing to see. Tight ends, just want to see who can come up and make plays. You seen Rico got more positive thing from Rico Gathers, and some of the other tight ends too. You starting to hear more and see videos more of them showing up and things like that. As far as the backup quarterback goes, always Cooper Rush is always a gamer. I would like to see more things from Mike White as well. Defensively, Sean Lee said he might play. I am kind of, don't need to put him in the third. But if he wants to play, whatever. As far as Going back to Frederick real quick. I think they're gonna just give him the warm ups and then they'll give a thumbs up, thumbs down thing. Same thing with all the guys that's possibly injured. They're saying day to day. Just give them the thumbs up, thumbs down at the warm ups. But anyway, yeah, Sean Lee's, like this one, if he wants to get out there, fine. But I kind of just want to save him for the third preseason game. I know people have been waiting for this. Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory has looked like it's natural, and that's a very, very good positive thing. He has some good reps. I mean, that one team period where he got that good rush on Tyron Smith. I mean, he blew past Tyron Smith, in fact, and it is very encouraging. A lot of the big time Randy Gregory supporters is just hyped right now, and they should be. I mean, I got excited. I'm not the biggest Randy Gregory fan. I want to see him contribute as much as anybody else. I hope he becomes a beast, and this, with him and Lawrence on one side, each side. I want to see him. I wanted to see them come. This get sacks and all that. And I just want to see it translate to the game. So I hope, and I'm hoping, it's a long journey. I heard his interview, and it's a beautiful interview. And I gain a lot of respect. How he, I just hope it stays with him and all that. Dorrance Armstrong, though, I want to see him more. He had a beautiful rush against Tyron Smith, and that's how much the coaches believe in him, because they went, no, compete period. You're not gonna put your one of your greatest, one of your best, probably the best player on the field against a rookie, and he's like, that's how much they think of him and all that. Wasn't lessons learned. It was just like, nah, we want to see, and he had a good rush, and Covington, he's back, so I want to see him. These backup safeties like Peterson and Cam Kelly. Cam Kelly is the guy I'm kind of looking forward to seeing. But Alumba, I want to see him bounce back. Anthony Brown, I want to see him bounce back. He has some good practices, and then went to the game. And I know some people are giving up on him, but you know what? Until the release is there, I want to see him improve. So but anyway, mahalo for watching. Gonna watch some football games. Gotta work graveyard tonight. But anyway, mahalo for watching. Paniola boys, and like always, go Cowboys.